आपके कोई क्वेश्चन है ऑनलाइन? आपने जो भी प्रैक्टिस किया उससे रिलेटेड कोई क्वेश्चन है आपके पास? यस, नो, प्लीज आंसर। चलो, ऑफलाइन पार्टिसिपेंट सब ज्वाइन हो गए आप सभी? ऑफलाइन ज्वाइन हो गए आप सभी? प्लीज ज्वाइन सो दैट आई कैन शेयर द फाइल। ओके, डन। So now please download the file. Yes. Now have you downloaded the file? Guys, till the time जब तक बाकी लोग ज्वाइन नहीं कर रहे हैं, what is your task? You have to get the answer of first. आपको स्क्रीन पे देखनी होगी, प्लीज ऑब्जर्व। You have to get the answer of E105 using VLOOKUP. Then once again, this is the second question which you have to complete. Then there is a HLOOKUP. This also you have to complete. ये आपका टास्क है जो कंप्लीट करना है। आई विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हियर। मेरा टास्क यहाँ से स्टार्ट होता है। सो आपको दो तीन क्वेश्चन है, वी लुकअप एंड एच लुकअप। सो प्लीज क्विकली कंप्लीट दिस। फाइल इज ऑलरेडी शेयर्ड, प्लीज कंप्लीट। ये इधर भी प्लेस होती है ना, तो आप लोग इतना बैक में क्यों चले जाते हो? यहाँ तो है प्लेस। I repeat, I have already shared the file. Please solve this so that I can proceed. Those who are late, please join so that I can share the file once again. Yes. Now, those who are late, please download the file. Now let's start. It's a 7:10. आपको मैंने enough time दे दिया था. Let's move to this. एक बार आपको मेरी स्क्रीन पे देखना होगा, please. So this is your data, correct? This is a data. Here I require the department of E105. So for this, let's start with this equal to VLOOKUP. Lookup value will be what? E105. यहाँ पे प्लेस है ना, आप लोग इतना पीछे क्यों चले जाते हो? अगर ये क्या है? So now let me lock this, comma. Even if you don't lock, still it works because no need to drag it. So let's go to the table array. So this is my table array, correct? Lock, comma, which column? So I want the department. So you have to count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, comma. The match type, exact match, close, and then enter. So my department is marketing. So this is a first VLOOKUP which I did. I hope you have completed till this much. Yes, no? Let's move to the second example. Here I require looking to this E105 to get the name, gender, salary. So that means there is a dragging activity. Either I should do the formula 4 or 5 times, not interested. So what I will do, equal to VLOOKUP. What is the lookup value? This. But in the future, I am going to drag it. So if I drag it, so my address will change. Correct? My address will change. In which direction you will get the employee ID? So when I move in this direction, I will get employee ID. Correct? Yes or no? Okay. What is common when I move in this? H. Absolutely correct. So you should give the $ before H. Comma. Table array. Next option is table array. So this is my table array. Are you clear? This is my table array. But if I don't lock, if I move it, so my table will keep on shift. My table will shift like this, like this, like this. Are you clear? No, my table should not shift. So let me press F4, lock, comma. Now it is saying column index. Which column do you want? So I am writing the VLOOKUP to get the answer of name. And name falls in the column B. So I will write here either manually 2 or otherwise I will write column B2. Column B2, comma. How do you match? Exact match. Let me close, enter. So I got the answer. Once I got these, I can drag like this. I can drag like this, or I can drag like this. So I will get all the answer of this. I hope clear. Now, I consider you have done till this much. Yes or no? See, I have told you 6 to 7 patterns. Correct. So you can apply any pattern. So every time, every pattern, I will not repeat, but I have already repeated how many pattern? 6 to 7. See, I am using more than 15 methods to perform the same task. Chalo. So this is a second task which you should complete. Okay. So I'm done with this. Is this, have you completed? Now I will move to my next task, that is the HLOOKUP. Guys, ये सारा task आपका था जो आपको करना है, but फिर भी मैं एक revision कर रहा हूँ. So let's go to the another data where I have to perform the HLOOKUP. वहाँ पे चार्जिंग नहीं हो रहा है क्या आपके फोन? So let's move to the second one. First example I did, correct? Now here, let's move to your HLOOKUP. So equal to HLOOKUP. Lookup value will be this. Let me press lock, comma. Table array. Now please keep quiet. Please keep quiet. Table array is this. Let me press lock, comma. Now it is saying, do you want the answer from which row? Either manually I write as a 2. Why 2? Because I am writing a HLOOKUP to get the name. Correct? So name is falling in which? Second row. So either I should write as a 2, comma. How do you match? This is a common exact match. Close and end. Now if I drag it, so I will get rest all the values. But I am getting only Savita. The gender cannot be Savita. Salary cannot be Savita. So I need to change this. So instead of manually writing as a 2, I will write as a row A2 or B2. Correct? A2 or B2. So now once I press enter, automatically I can drag it for getting the rest all. Automatic, I can drag it for rest all. So what is the additional changes? That is a row B. Equal to HLOOKUP. Lookup value will be E103. Let me press lock, comma. Table array is this. Let me press F4. That's a lock, comma. Now you want the answer from which row? So I want the second row, comma, exact match. See, always only this part is dynamic. Otherwise, rest all are generally as a static. So if I press enter, automatically I got the Savita. And if I drag it everywhere, I am getting the second row as a Savita, Savita, Savita only. But I want change. So instead of 2, you can add as a 3. So instead of 3, you can add as a 4. But this is a manual which I am doing it. To make this as a dynamic, so instead of these 2, replace with the row either B2 or A2 or C2, anything, but make as a 2. So press enter. So I got the Savita, and if I drag it, so I will get answer of rest all. So this is a HLOOKUP we have performed. Let's go to the some other advanced case of using a VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. What company is interested? Okay. Sir, what about these companies are not interested into this? These all the very basic. जो आप लिख रहे हैं यहाँ पे, these all is known as very basic. They are interested in something as a very advanced. Let's come back to the advanced. First, understand the scenario. What are these scenario? So here, कुछ किसी को पूछना है तो guys please tell me. ठीक है? So if you are late, that doesn't mean you should kill the time of others, those who are on time. क्योंकि वो आपकी प्रॉब्लम है गाइस. आपको टाइम ऑलरेडी दिया था, तो यू शुड रीच ऑन टाइम. तो अगर आप लेट आते हो तो यू शुड नॉट किल द टाइम ऑफ अदर. यू हैव टू सिंपली सिट फॉर द पीसफुली एंड ऑब्जर्व इट. या तो 10 मिनट आप पहले आओ, कंप्लीट योर कम्युनिकेशन. ठीक है? बिकॉज आई ऑल्सो नीड अ टाइम टू कवर द एडवांस थिंग्स. ऐसा नहीं कि मेरे पास कोई बटन है, प्रेस किया, डायरेक्टली डन. सी, आई एम ऑल्सो पुटिंग माई एफर्ट्स टू क्रिएट द डेटा. ऐसा नहीं कि मुझे कहीं ऑटोमेटिकली मिल गया. मुझे भी हार्डवर्क करनी है. तो आपको भी अपने लिए अपना हार्डवर्क करना है. ठीक है? एंड अगर आप अटेंशन नहीं दोगे तो ये सारा डेटा आपके समझ में कुछ नहीं आने वाला है. बिकॉज इंडस्ट्री प्रॉब्लम्स कुछ और ही होती है. स्कूलिंग प्रॉब्लम इज डिफरेंट. So number of times I said, please pay attention. 2 hours means you are dedicated. 2 hours must be there. चलो, अब ज्वाइन हो गए. फाइल आपके पास है. चैट में फाइल कैसे मिलेगा? क्योंकि आप लेट ज्वाइन हुए हो ना. वापस से देता हूं मैं. Those who are late, please download the file. Think about कि right now it is 7:20. So just a 20 minutes हम सिर्फ खाली login और file sharing में देते हैं. That's a per day. How much time you are killing it? So अगर आप लेट होते हो तो देखो हर दिन क्या होता है. Now, let's understand what is a case study, what I am going to use this. Here, for example, let's go to the bank. When you go to the bank and if you say that, sir, my account number is this. If you go to the bank, your account number is this. Suppose you have created your account in the bank called as a Mumbai. There is a location is Mumbai and your account number is SB1250. Correct? So this account number 1250 is there in which branch? That's a Mumbai branch. But if I go to the Delhi branch, and if I say that, sir, my account number is 1250, they will immediately ask, please tell me what is your location. Correct? Because with this SBT1, not SBT, SB1250, they will not understand. You have to tell what? The branch location. So similar way, to map your account, you require 2 things. One is your location and one is your account number. Let's do the same thing in our scenario also. Here also I have a data. If I go and perform the VLOOKUP, on the Mumbai data, and if the data is coming from the Allahabad branch, so definitely answer will be wrong. So once again, the data can be coming from Delhi branch also. Data can be coming from the another branch called as Pune also. So we have to map all these 4 accounts. How many accounts? 4 accounts. What are these accounts? Mumbai, Delhi, Pune, and Allahabad. That means I will get the lookup value either from Mumbai or Delhi or Pune or Allahabad. So that means they are having a multiple branches. If you go to the Wipro, if you go to the Reliance company, they are having a multiple outlet. If you go to the DMart, they are having a multiple outlets. So that means we have to look multiple places. See, earlier we are looking into one places. That's called as single table. So now here we have how many table? Multiple tables. Okay. Now let's move and proceed, guys. So please pay attention. Once again, I am telling you so that you will understand in a one stroke. Step number one, you have to select your data like this. From where you have to select? Please tell me from where you have to select. From account number till date like this. Correct? After selecting these, name this area. Just go back to the name manager. Here you have to just name this as, what is the name? Enter. Let's go to the another data. Do not select from ALD. Select from here. If you made a mistake, you will not get the output. Guys, please observe. I will give you the time so that you can do your practice. So this you have to name as Allahabad. Let's come back to the Delhi. So I have created a 3 location. What are these 3 locations? Mumbai, Delhi, Allahabad. Let's come back to the final and the last location called as Pune. Enter. So your first task is to name range. Your first task is to what? Name range. Please complete the name range so that I can follow to the next step. I guess name range is done. Your first step is to name range. And please do remember, once you have selected and if you are writing the name in Mumbai, after typing a Mumbai over here, enter is mandatory. See, name range we have done so many times. Once you are done with the name range, please confirm. Either use the chat box to say that I have done so that I can proceed. Done name range? Yes. Now please do the name range. Chalo. Here the Pallavi says done. Surat says done. Chalo. Very good. So once you are done with the name range, let's move to the another data. Now, guys, साथ में प्रैक्टिस नहीं करना. जब मैं आपको बोलूंगा तभी प्रैक्टिस करना. Because data मैंने already थोड़ा सा complex data लिया हुआ है. To understand complexity, you need to go through the step by step. Let's have an assumption. Please observe. My branch is Mumbai. कौन सी branch है? Mumbai. अब Mumbai branch में, if you are giving me this account number will be valid because this is the account number of D. D stand for Delhi, A stand for Allahabad, M stand for. So that means in the Mumbai data, if you are looking this account number, you will get what? Error. Absolutely correct. So here I have to type M1250. Are you clear? If you are from the Delhi, then your type D1250. Correct? Now on the basis of this, I have to look for the data. Please observe. So already branch is Mumbai and account number is M1250 equal to VLOOKUP. Lookup value will be this. Correct now? Let me press F4 lock, comma. What is a table array? Where I will look? Mumbai, comma. Column index, I will say that the column B2. Are you clear? Column B2, comma. Match type, exact match. Is this clear? Press enter. I got the Amit Kumar. Answer is correct or incorrect? If I drag it, I am getting rest all. Are you clear? Sir, what about date? Date, you should know that you have to change from year. Then your date is also correct. Clear? Okay. After this is the first VLOOKUP. That means I am looking from Mumbai data. But suppose if I make this as a Allahabad, if I make this as a Allahabad branch, will this work? Will this work? No, this will not work because you have taken as a Mumbai location. Correct now? And now if I change the code of Allahabad, A, for example, A1250, so it indicates the error. To get the correct answer, let me just move further and perform the next step. So is this clear with the first step, Mumbai, and then I have done the VLOOKUP on the Mumbai. Any doubt between this? No. Let me just same thing performed. Step number 1, you have to first copy this. Is this clear? I have to copy this. Wait and watch. I will give you time. Then you have to start. Is this clear? Once I copy, here I have to press if error. What to press? If the VLOOKUP is not able to give me the output from this, then go and check with the next VLOOKUP. Go and check with this. So after this, see, this is a value. Once this is completed, comma. So I need to perform the another VLOOKUP. So let me just say the paste. So from where you got the paste, I have already done the copy and I just did as a paste. Are you clear? So here I am looking as a second VLOOKUP. Correct? But in the second VLOOKUP, do not look from the Mumbai. You have to look from where? Allahabad. Rest all data same. Rest all data. I started with this if error. It is having a one bracket and that bracket finally should get closed over here. Now if I press enter, my data is ready to look from Mumbai as well as also from Allahabad. So let me just try. Instead of Mumbai, I just went to the Allahabad branch. Correct now? Even this is not connected. This is not connected to my data. Here I will write as a Allahabad, that's A1250. Is this I got the correct answer here? Yes or no? I can go to M1250. I will get the correct answer. I go to here Allahabad 1251. I will get the correct answer. So that means I can switch between Mumbai and Allahabad. Clear now? Now please try this much. Then I will move to the next two data. Once you are done, then please tell me. First, you have to apply the VLOOKUP on Mumbai. And then for the second one, you have to just copy and paste. Anyone is done? सी अगर आप ये पूरा डेटा एक साथ में देख रहे हैं और सोच रहे हैं आई विल डू द प्रैक्टिस, नो गाइस, यू विल नॉट अंडरस्टैंड. मैंने कैसे स्टार्ट किया था? आई जस्ट स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम द VLOOKUP. लेट मी डिलीट दिस डेटा. सी दिस इज द फर्स्ट VLOOKUP which I did. This is a first VLOOKUP I did M1250. So I just simply first did the VLOOKUP from one table. After doing a one table, then I did the copy and paste. Going back to if error. तो पहले आपको इस टेबल के ऊपर VLOOKUP परफॉर्म करना है. That's M1250. Once you are done with the first table, tell me. अब अगला स्टेप के लिए आपको यहाँ पे क्या करना है? If, what did I said? If error. क्या लिखा यहाँ पे? If error. Whole thing you have to just select and do what? Copy. Then go to end, comma, and then paste. And instead of Mumbai, change the name as Allahabad and immediately close the bracket. If you see like one stroke, then code is very big, but you have to break up. So is this done? Now similar way, I have connected only just two table. How many table? Mumbai as well as Allahabad. There are two more left which I have to connect. So please confirm once you are done. See, once again, I am telling you, if you are trying to copy and paste, correct now, if you are looking and directly copy and paste, no, this will not work. You have to understand the logic. I have just written as a one VLOOKUP. Second, I just did the copy and paste. Chalo, now let's move to this. Now I have to look for another table that is known as, for example, Mumbai, Allahabad. Next table is your Delhi. So how the Delhi to be connected? Please observe. Once again, go to the start. Once again, go to where? Starting here. And just type if error one more time. What is the new thing? If error. Go till end. Where? Go to end, comma, and paste. When I paste, so already I have another data that is from the Mumbai and I need to change this. I don't want from the Mumbai. So this will from where? This will from where? Delhi. And close your bracket. Close your bracket. So this is what? Delhi. Once again, sir, there is another table called as a Pune. So what I will do? I will go to the start. I will type if error. What to type? If error. Go to end. Then give what? Comma and then paste. Once again, I did the pasting. What is the new table nowadays? This is new table is Pune. Once again, close your bracket and press enter. So I can use the data from 4 table. Let me just write. Please observe. Let me just write. Everyone, please observe. Now here I have a Mumbai. So instead of Mumbai, Allahabad 1250. I got the data from Allahabad. Sir, I wanted the Pune P1250. I got the data from Pune also. Sir, I want the Delhi. So D1250. So I can get the data from Mumbai, Delhi or Pune. So if you can type the ID from anywhere. For example, I will type A1254. See, I got the answer. Once again, M1254. I got the answer. Once again, I will type D1254. So I got the answer. Once again, as a Pune, P1254. 1254. I got the answer. So now it is looking from where? How many table? 4 table. Let me just click on this. How the 4 table works. There is a if error, if error, if error. Sir, if I type directly like this, if error, then bracket, then if error. No, that is the wrong method of learning. You have to first get the first VLOOKUP and then apply the if error, comma, apply the if error, comma, apply the if error, copy paste. That method you have to use. Now please try with the rest data. सी कॉपी पेस्ट करने के बाद पहले वाला कैसे नहीं आएगा सर? ये रहा, यहां से यहां तक हमने कॉपी कर दिया, कंट्रोल सी। अब यहाँ पे जाके मुझे क्या करना था? कॉमा एंड पेस्ट। देखो क्यों नहीं आ रहा है? हाँ, फर्स्ट वाला यहाँ से भी लुकअप मेरा स्टार्ट हुआ है और यहाँ पे आ गया। फॉल्स के बाद दूसरा VLOOKUP स्टार्ट किया है मैंने यहाँ पे, कॉमा के बाद, दैट इज सेकंड VLOOKUP। हो गए डन? ऑफलाइन पार्टिसिपेंट, इज इज डन? यस, नो? Once you are done, then please tell me. डिलीट बटन प्रेस करो आप, डिलीट। किया डिलीट बटन प्रेस? ठीक है। इक्वल टू VLOOKUP Now, those who are not able to perform, please observe. I repeat once again, those who are not able to perform, please observe on the screen. Correct? Now, if you are using a wrong method, so definitely formula is very lengthy. You will not get anything. Equal to VLOOKUP. Correct? Your lookup value will be what? So we are looking to this A1250. So please click on that A1250. Correct? Press F4 button. Comma. Your table is Mumbai. Type Mumbai. Comma. Column B2. See, those who are not able to perform, please observe column B2. Close bracket. Comma. Exact match. Close bracket. Enter. So this is your normal VLOOKUP. See, आपने VLOOKUP कहाँ पे लिखा था? Click on this. Name के पास. सर, ये पूरा डिलीट करो आप. नेम से लेके वहां तक का पूरा फॉर्मूला डिलीट. ये अमाउंट लिखा है, ये भी डिलीट करना है आपको. 6000. NA लिखा है, वो भी डिलीट करना है. यू आर डूइंग फ्रॉम द स्टार्ट. ठीक है. अब वापस से क्लिक करो नेम के पास. हाँ, अब वहां पे लिखो इक्वल टू VLOOKUP. जस्ट A1250, press F4 lock, comma. Table is your Mumbai, comma. Column B2. Close bracket, comma. Now, exact match, 0. Enter. So I got the first NA. I got the first NA. So once again, click on this NA. See, मैं आपकी हेल्प तभी कर पाऊंगा जब आप मेरा इंस्ट्रक्शन फॉलो करोगे. जब आपको अपना ही करना है तो आई कैन नॉट हेल्प यू. यही तो प्रॉब्लम है ना आप. हाँ. So now here it indicates NA because my lookup value is from the Mumbai. Correct? But here I have a account number of Allahabad. तो दोनों मैपिंग नहीं होगा. So just before the VLOOKUP, type if error. Before the VLOOKUP, just type the if error. After the VLOOKUP till end, copy the whole thing. नहीं, ब्रैकेट नहीं, विदाउट ब्रैकेट. VLOOKUP से लेके एंड तक कॉपी. Copy, Control C. Go to end where the false is there. Go to end, comma, and paste. Control V. Now this control will remain till end. वो आपके साथ में ही रहेगा. Correct? Now, once again, you have started with the if error. There is an opening bracket. So immediately close the bracket at the end. See, earlier we are looking the data from Mumbai. Now this time I would like to refer the data from Allahabad. So ये जो second Mumbai लिखा है उसको Allahabad. ALD. Now go to end and press enter. Is this you are getting? Once again click on that, Anita. Once again click on that. Now there are two more places are left. We have done with the Mumbai and Allahabad. Once again go to the if error. After the equal to type one more time if error. Okay, go to end, comma. Now control V, क्योंकि कॉपी ऑलरेडी किया आपने. आ गया control V. Okay. Now close the bracket because we have opened the bracket of if error. Go to end and close the bracket. Now replace this Mumbai by Pune. Okay, done. Go to end and press enter. Now, once again, click on the same name, Anita. There is one more table is left. Go to if error starting. If error, now go to end, comma, Control V. Control V. Now replace this Mumbai by what is left? Bracket close, and what is left? Mumbai, Allahabad, Delhi. So replace this Delhi. Done. Now go to end and press enter. Now if you go to the data, just change this A1250 to M1250. M1250. Press enter. Now change D1250. D1250. Is this? It is working. P1250. Is this working? So this is a method which you have to follow. अगर आप copy paste करोगे तो automatically your job is done. चलो, now stop your screen. Let's move to another data. आपकी आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रही है, पूरी क्लैरिटी के साथ बोलो आप. किसका ट्रू फॉल्स नहीं समझ में आ रहा है? कौन से फॉर्मूले में ट्रू एंड फॉल्स? आप ये इसकी बात कर रहे हैं, ये फॉल्स. सी, कल भी हमने इसका ही डिस्कशन किया था कि फॉल्स का मतलब क्या होता है. ये कल भी हमने इसका लंबा डिस्क्रिप्शन किया था, पूरा डेडिकेटेड वन सेशन ही हम वीलुकअप पे हैं. आज भी हम उसी के ऊपर हैं सर. अगर मैंने यहाँ पे 1250 लिखा हुआ है तो मेरे डेटाबेस में P1250, तो मेरे डेटाबेस में इट हैज टू एग्जैक्टली मैच विद दिस P1250. तो अगर मुझे इसे मैच करना है तो आइदर मुझे लिखना पड़ेगा एग्जैक्ट, अदरवाइज मुझे यहाँ पे लिखना होगा फॉल्स, अदरवाइज यहाँ पे मुझे लिखना होगा जीरो. सो इन प्लेस ऑफ दिस आइदर आई कैन गो टू द एग्जैक्ट मैच, फॉल्स और जीरो. आप तीनों में से जो आपको प्रिफर्ड है आप वहां पे लिख सकते हो. नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट. प्लीज ऑब्जर्व. So now we have done with the VLOOKUP using a multiple data. अब इससे कोई शॉर्ट मेथड में जाते हैं. For example, this answer is absolutely correct, but it has a little drawback. We have not connected to the branch. इसमें ब्रांच का कोई रोल ही नहीं है. आप अगर नोटिस करो, ये लिखा या नहीं लिखा डजंट मैटर, इट इज वर्किंग फाइन, बिकॉज ये VLOOKUP काम कर रहा है किसके बेसिस पे? ओनली आईडी के बेसिस पे काम कर रहा है. नाउ माय मैनेजर से सर अगर आईडी लिखेंगे यहाँ पे M1250 आई एम गेटिंग, बट हाउ डू वी नो दैट इट इज फ्रॉम मुंबई, दिल्ली और, सो लेट्स कनेक्ट टू दैट ऑल्सो. सो अब हमारी रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है? लेट्स कनेक्ट टू दैट ऑल्सो. करें द सेम थिंग. नाउ आई एम डूइंग विद द अनदर मेथड. सो प्लीज ऑब्जर्व, देयर इज अ न्यू मेथड विच वी आर यूजिंग इट. ठीक है. अब नया मेथड क्या है? वी हैव टू कनेक्ट विद द ब्रांच एज वेल एज अकाउंट नंबर. फर्स्ट मेथड क्या था? जस्ट कनेक्ट विद द अकाउंट नंबर. नाउ हियर वी वांटेड द ब्रांच. फॉर एग्जांपल माय ब्रांच इज मुंबई and account number is M1250. Now let's perform the VLOOKUP on the basis of this. Let's perform the VLOOKUP on the basis of these two. I hope question clear हो गया. ठीक है. अब यहाँ पे मैं लिखने जा रहा हूँ. ठीक है, क्या करने जा रहा हूँ? लिखने जा रहा हूँ. अब आप पहले यहाँ से अपने सिस्टम में आप ऐसे डेटा बना लो so that we can work as a parallelly. So please write here Mumbai and then M1250. Then we will perform the VLOOKUP. Done. Now here you have to write equal to VLOOKUP. Please write. Now it is saying a lookup value. So I said my lookup value is M1250 and press F4 button lock. Done. Then comma. After the comma, table array. So here the challenge is what? My account number is also changing and my branch is also changing. Account number as well as branch both are dynamic. So here we have to use the one more formula called as indirect. क्या नाम है formula का? Indirect. So please write the another formula indirect. लिखा indirect. Now inside the indirect, it is saying tell me the reference. So I said you have to refer to the Mumbai. किसको refer करना? You have to refer to Mumbai. Then close your bracket, but before that lock this. Close your bracket, but before that you have to lock this. Clear? And then close. Done? I use instead of table, I use the indirect function की है F4. आपके यहाँ पे कीपैड में साइड में है, यहाँ पे नंबर्स हैं. So direct F4. Press the direct F4. So manually add the dollar sign 2 times. हो गए एंड now ठीक है. Now comma column B2 column B2 column B2 लिख लिया. column B2 column B2 comma exact match, that is a false. Close your bracket. हो गया सभी के कंप्लीट. Once you have completed, press enter. So is this I got the answer as Amit Kumar? Let me just simply drag it for getting rest all. Is this I am getting the rest all? Is this I am getting the rest all? If you are getting the date like this, so please change from here as a short date. Clear? Now, let's go to instead of Mumbai. Now the next person says, sir, I am from Allahabad ALD. I am from Allahabad and my account number is A1250. Is this I got the answer? So just change your branch and change your account number and please observe whether you are getting it, yes or no. Change your branch and change your account number. But the account number and branch must be match. Work कर रहे हैं? So the formula is automatically one of the smallest formula. नहीं आ रहा है ना? अपनी स्क्रीन शेयर करो आप. स्क्रीन एक जन शेयर करो आप. Let him share the screen. कहाँ पे लिखा आपने? प्लीज टेल मी. फॉर्मूला कहाँ पे लिखा है? किसने स्क्रीन शेयर किया है? हाँ तो फॉर्मूला कहाँ लिखा है? वहां पे क्लिक करो. ठीक है. तो आपने कहीं फॉर्मूला लिखा है? ठीक है, पूरा फॉर्मूला आप डिलीट करो। ठीक है, बाजू में जो लिखा है वो भी फॉर्मूला डिलीट करो, रेफरेंस उसके बाजू में भी डिलीट। अब ये जो 3 बार आपने डिलीट किया, तीनों एक साथ सेलेक्ट करके नहीं कर सकते थे हम? करें, क्योंकि आपको टाइम पूरा यूज करना है डिलीट करने में, तो आपने ऐसे ही वेस्ट कर दिया टाइम। अब ये जो ब्लू कलर का एक रेड में मैसेज आ रहा है, अनेबल टू रिफ्रेश, पहले इसको क्लोज करो आप। यहाँ ऊपर देखो, यहाँ पे एक मैसेज आ रहा है, ये अनेबल टू रिफ्रेश, इसको क्लोज करो। ठीक है, क्योंकि आपका स्क्रीन नीट एंड क्लीन होना चाहिए। नाउ अब सबसे पहले यहाँ पे इस एरो पे क्लिक करो, लेट मी सी दिस, आपने नेम रेंज किया या नहीं किया है? क्लिक। ठीक है, आपने लिखा है पुणे, मुंबई, दिल्ली एंड इलाहाबाद। अब इलाहाबाद का इतना बड़ा जो स्पेलिंग लिखा है, वो स्पेलिंग करेक्ट लिखना सीखो आप, क्योंकि लिखा आपने है तो करेक्शन भी आपको करना पड़ेगा। ठीक है, जो भी स्पेलिंग लिखा है यू हैव टू राइट एज अ करेक्टली। चलो अब यहाँ पे फॉर्मूला लिखो, संजीव के नीचे इक्वल टू वी लुक अप। सी, जिसका नहीं आया आंसर प्लीज ऑब्जर्व, यू आर ऑल्सो डूइंग द सेम मिस्टेक्स। नाउ क्लिक ऑन 1250, A1250, उसके बाजू में ही है। F4 बटन प्रेस करो, लॉक, कॉमा, हाँ, इनडायरेक्ट। हाँ, अब यहाँ पे जो इलाहाबाद लिखा है उसके ऊपर क्लिक करो, F4 बटन प्रेस करो, लॉक, ब्रैकेट क्लोज, कॉमा, कॉलम B2, those who are not getting answer please observe, ब्रैकेट क्लोज, कॉमा, एग्जैक्ट मैच और जीरो, ब्रैकेट क्लोज और एंटर। ठीक है, अब जो इलाहाबाद लिखा है इसको जरा मुंबई लिखो आप। एंटर। क्या आंसर आ रहा है? ठीक है, पुणे लिखो जरा इसके ऊपर। पुणे लिखो, एंटर। ठीक है, अब थोड़ी सी स्क्रीन को आप मुझे ऊपर लेके चलो। हाँ, वेट 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 वेट। अब यहाँ पे जो ये C58 लिखा है, यहाँ पे एरो पे क्लिक करो। मेरी स्क्रीन देखो, कहाँ पे क्लिक करना है? नेम रेंज कहाँ पे है? एरो पे क्लिक करो, वेर इज एरो? सी। हाँ, अब वहां पे जस्ट क्लिक करो आप, मुंबई। आपका डेटा जो सेलेक्ट किया है आपने, ये मुंबई भी लिया है या फिर ये अकाउंट नंबर से डेटा सेलेक्ट किया है? हाँ, अकाउंट नंबर से सेलेक्ट किया हुआ है। ठीक है, एक बार जरा मुंबई लिखा है इसको डिलीट करो, ब्रांच। सी, इधर इधर देखो, कर्सर सामने, मुंबई कहाँ लिखा है आपने, इसको डिलीट करो। हाँ, डिलीट। ठीक है, क्लिक आउटसाइड। फिर से ये पूरा डेटा सेलेक्ट करो, अकाउंट नंबर से लेके यहाँ तक। आपका नेम रेंज भी सही है,
सर अकाउंट नंबर सही नहीं है।
अकाउंट नंबर ही गलत, शी शी शी। ठीक है, वापस चलो जरा। हाँ, ये पुणे का अकाउंट नंबर क्या है? 1250। इसको करेक्ट करो जरा, एंटर। तो क्या मिस्टेक किया था आपने? कुछ बताओगे आपने क्या मिस्टेक किया था? तो अब ये चीजें भी कुछ आपको याद रखनी होगी, अदरवाइज। चलो स्टॉप कर दो अपनी स्क्रीन। और किस केस में नहीं आ रहा है? अभी भी नहीं आया? ठीक है, अपनी स्क्रीन शेयर करो आप, अपनी स्क्रीन स्टॉप करो आप, क्योंकि ऐसे आप सबका टाइम पूरा यूज कर लोगे, प्लीज रिमेंबर दैट। शेयर योर स्क्रीन। यहाँ पे एनेबल एडिटिंग आ रहा है, इसको क्लोज करो। Enable, can you see this? Where is the enable editing is written? Can you see where is enable editing is written? Close this immediately. Screen पूरा दिखना चाहिए so that I can work on the screen. आपने स्क्रीन का सिर्फ स्मॉल पोर्शन दिखाया हुआ है मुझे। ठीक है मैम, आप एट द एंड ऑफ द सेशन तब आप कनेक्ट करो, फिर मैं अटेंड करता हूँ। बिकॉज अगर आप स्क्रीन पूरी तरह से क्लियरली यूज नहीं कर पा रहे हो, कॉमा ब्रैकेट मेंटेन नहीं कर पा रहे हो, तो डेफिनेटली यू विल नॉट गेट द आंसर। करेक्ट, आफ्टर द 9 o'clock फिर आप कनेक्ट करो मुझे। नाउ सी गाइस, एवरी डे जितना भी सेशन हम कर रहे हैं, यू नीड टू डू योर प्रैक्टिस, अदरवाइज बिना प्रैक्टिस के आप सोचते हो तो वो सारे आंसर नहीं आने वाले, बिकॉज दिस रिक्वायर एक्स्ट्रा हार्ड वर्क। नाउ लेट्स गो टू दिस। इवन द इंडस्ट्री सेज इनडायरेक्ट में A1, सी इनडायरेक्ट का मतलब हुआ कि हम उसको रेफरेंस यूज कर रहे हैं। अब अगर रेफरेंस आप मैनुअल देना चाहते हो तो R1 को भी यूज कर सकते हैं, बट मैं यहाँ पे मैनुअल नहीं दे रहा हूं, मैं यहाँ पे लिख रहा हूं ये रेफरेंस मुझे यूज करना है इसके अंदर, दैट इज इन दिस प्लेस। तो इसीलिए हम लोग सिर्फ एक ही यूज करते हैं। आई होप डन एवरीवन। ठीक है, चलो नाउ लेट्स मूव टू दिस। नाउ एनीवन इज यूजिंग ऑफिस 365? कोई ऐसा है जो बंदा यूज कर रहा है? चलो, एज इफ नो रिस्पॉन्स, तो हम 365 के ऑप्शन में नहीं जाते हैं। लेट्स मूव टू दिस। करेक्ट। Now I have done with this using a VLOOKUP and then multi-table VLOOKUP. Multi-table VLOOKUP. अब मैं यहाँ पे टॉपिक को चेंज कर देता हूँ. Let's come back to the another topic name called as a index match. So the name of my topic is index match. क्या है हमारे अगले टॉपिक का नाम? Index match. Now please observe so that you understand. Here I have a data. This is my ID and these all my as a quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. And this is my data. Let's create this first as a manual method. For example, I am looking for the record of E103. This is E103 and then I am looking for what? Quarter. Let me just color this. Correct. So I am looking for this position, this and this position. Clear? Now this position start from here. This I can say 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5. So how many columns I have? Now if I go here and ask for the row, if I am looking from here 1, if this is row 1, so how many row I got? 1 to 8. But if I want to start my counting from the data, because this is a header, suppose header I don't want. So if I look from here, then how many rows I have? 7. And if I look from here, then how many columns I have? Correct? Now let's come back to your data. Now while looking to data, please tell me what is the row position of employee E103. अगर आप यहां से काउंटिंग करते हैं तो इसका रो पोजीशन क्या आ रहा है? काउंट कर लो जब तक आपको समझ में नहीं आया, बिकॉज अगर मैं यहां से काउंटिंग करता हूं तो 1, 2, 3. करेक्ट. लेट मी जस्ट गो हियर. सो व्हाट इज अ रो पोजीशन ऑफ दिस? ठीक है. और अगर मैं यहां से काउंटिंग करता हूं, यहां से काउंटिंग कर रहा हूं, सो इट कम्स टू व्हाट? 4. तो ये आपका कॉल होगा कि आप डेटा को यहां से ले रहे हैं या डेटा को यहां से ले रहे हैं. तो एक ही मेथड यूज करूंगा. ठीक है. अदरवाइज आंसर विल बी मिसमैच. लेट्स कंसीडर हमारा डेटा यहां से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, तो यहां से काउंटिंग करते हैं। कहां से? सो मैं यहाँ पे नंबरिंग भी लिख देता हूं आपके अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए, कि किसी का 4 आ रहा है, किसी का 5 आ रहा है, और किसी ने तो 1 2 3 काउंट ही नहीं किया। So there can be a multiple probability. So now let's discuss on this and let's discuss on this. So अब मुझे बताओ E103 का what is the row position? 4. And what is the column position? Second. Correct? So अब मैं यहाँ पे एक अप्लाई करने जा रहा हूँ index match. So let me just give you the syntax. 1 2 3. सी क्या पूछना चाहते हो आप? अरे हाँ, ये 3 है. So now let me give you the syntax. So your syntax will be index. Now syntax will be index. Then here your data, comma, match 1, comma, match 2. Here the match 1 says there is a match 1 and match 1 2. What do you mean by data? For example, there is a question, what do you mean by data? So I will say that this is my data. ये जो numbers है ना 92 से लेके कहां तक 58. Now let me name this as a data. Conflict नहीं होने के लिए इसका नाम ही रख देता हूं. क्या नाम दिया? Data. Okay. Then once again, data is cleared, everyone. Now what is a match 1? There is a match 1. Match 1 says your row position. Match 1 require what? Row position. So let me just select these. ये data select कर लिया. Correct now? इस डेटा को मैं यहां पे लिख देता हूं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल रो. विल डू? हाँ या ना? प्लीज आंसर. मैं इसको रो लिख देता हूं, या फिर अदरवाइज आई विल राइट एज अ एम्प्लॉय आईडी. आर यू क्लियर? अच्छा, ये वाला जो हेडिंग लिखा है Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, आई विल राइट हियर एज अ क्वार्टर हेडिंग. आर यू क्लियर? अच्छा, नाउ so your row position is nothing but employee ID position. Are you clear? Then here match 2. The match 2 says what? Column position. So your column position will be what? Quarter heading. Are you clear with this? Now let me just type this data as a manually. As I mentioned, let me just type data as a manually. So please observe, equal to index. What is the array? It is saying an array. So array is a generally your data area. Generally is data. तो यहाँ पे हमें क्या select करना है? This is area. Because answer is coming from this area. Are you clear? Answer is coming from this area. Sir, if I want the answer of ID, then select this. There can be array this also. There can be array this much. There can be array whole thing also. वो depend है आपका question कैसे है. मेरा question है सिर्फ इसके साथ में है, तो I will do like this. Are you clear? First question. Comma. Now it is saying a row position. So here we have already find the row position is 4. Comma. What is the column position? 3. Let me close and enter. What is the answer? Could you please check and tell me, is this employee 103? Answer is 46 is correct or incorrect? So that means it is looking your row and column position. But this is known as a manual. This is known as a manual. Why manual? Because 4 I have to find, 3 I have to find. पहले यहां तक का मेथड समझ में आया? यस और नो? ठीक है. टू परफॉर्म द मैनुअल आपका टास्क है कि पहले ये हेडिंग को सेलेक्ट करो. हेडिंग मतलब कहां से सेलेक्ट करना है? Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, और उसका नाम क्या देना है? क्वार्टर हेडिंग. देन वंस अगेन एम्प्लॉय आईडी यहां से यहां तक सेलेक्ट करना है और नाम क्या देना है? एम्प्लॉय आईडी. वंस अगेन 92 से लेके ये 58 सेलेक्ट करना है और नाम क्या देना है इसको? डेटा. सो प्लीज डू दैट. प्लीज कंप्लीट द मेथड 1. सर नाम कुछ भी हो सकता है, जो नाम आपको समझ में आता है वो दे दो। एम्प्लॉय आईडी को अमित, सुमित, राज, टीना, कविता कुछ भी दे सकते हैं आप। इट इज नॉट अ स्टैंडर्ड कि वही नाम देना है जो मैंने दिया है। करेक्ट, द नेम कैन बी एनीथिंग। हाँ, सिलेक्शन यहां से यहां तक होना चाहिए, दैट इज मैंडेटरी। ये रॉन्ग नहीं होना चाहिए, अदरवाइज सब रॉन्ग हो जाएगा। So done with the first method? Yes, no? ठीक है। Online participants done with the first method? Once you are done with the first method, please confirm. Let's move to method number 2. Let's move to method number 2. Now here the method 2 indicates same thing, index and match. How you have find this 4 position. Now please observe. This is a 4 where we have written as a manual. I hope clear. This is a 4 where we have written this as manual. Now suppose I don't want this as a manual. So please observe. Equal to match. It is saying lookup value. Sir, I would like to look for this. Correct? Comma. Where I would look this employee 103 in this pattern. Yes or no? Comma. Exact match. Close your bracket. Enter. Is this I got the 4? See, this is a manual and this is using a formula called as match. Let me go and try this 3. How you got the 3? So I will use once again a match. What is the lookup value for this? That is a quarter. Where you will look this quarter? I will look inside the header. Is this clear? Comma. How do you match? Exact match. Close, enter. So earlier I am getting the 4 and 3 as a manual, and now I got the 4 and 3 using a formula called as match. Let's connect these two to get the direct answer. Now let me connect to this. Equal to index. Correct? Array means the output area is my data. Are you clear? Comma. Let me go for the match. Now it is saying, would you like to match what? I would like to match my row position. Is this clear? Comma. Where you will match this? So I will match into employee ID, comma, exact match. The row position is done. What is done? Row position. Similar way, one more match. Sir, why one more match? To get the column position. So let me click on quarter 3, comma. Where you will match this? So I will go to where? Quarter heading. That is this part. This is your quarter heading. Correct? Comma. How do you match? Exact match. Let me close the second match bracket. Let me close the index and press enter. So what is the answer I got? What is the answer I got? Please tell me. So here I use the double match. Here I use the double match. Why these are two match are used? So there are two types of match I used. Correct. One is finding your row position and one is finding your column position. Let me just make more clarity on this. So we started from here to here. So this is getting what? Row position. And once again, we started from here to here. So this is getting what? Column position. Correct? So just go and apply this for getting the second method. यस संगीता, कुछ बोलना चाहते हैं आप? फाइल ऑलरेडी दी है ना संगीता? इज दिस, आर यू टॉकिंग अबाउट सेम फाइल?
Yes, sir.
ये फाइल तो
I
ऑलरेडी
joined late.
ठीक है, शेयर करता हूं मैं.
Thank you, sir.
यस. Now you can download. Once you are done, then please confirm. Have you done with the first and second method? Okay. Let's come back to this. We can use, there are many methods for getting the answer. As I mentioned, there are many methods for getting the answer, correct? So you can get the answer by using a manual. You can get the answer using an index match. You can use the answer by sum. You can get the answer by sum product. You can get the answer by VLOOKUP, or you can also get the answer by XLOOKUP. So there can be a many method used for getting the same answer. Okay. So is this clear with the first and second method, how to use index, manual, and how to use this? Now, the data can be anything. I repeat, the data can be anything. Correct. Data will never remain as the same. Okay. So data will keep on changing. Now let's try one more example on the index match. If you are done with this, let's try one more example on index match. Please observe. See, I am back to on top. मैं यहाँ पे आ गया अपने first position पे. किधर? First position. Please observe. Is this clear? यही हमारी first. Now, let me delete this and let me delete this also. Please observe. For example, I have an employee ID and I require the department name. See, earlier I have a row position and the column position. Here, I want directly as a department. Correct? So, equal to, what is the index? Now, what is the array? What is the array in this case? Sir, I am interested to get what? Department. So, I will say this is my array. Are you clear? Comma. Now it is saying, tell me the row match position. So I will apply the match. I will apply the match. Sir, are you looking for what? Suppose if you don't want to write the match, now please tell me what is the row position of employee 105. Let me just number this so that you should not get confused. Here I started with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Tell me what is the row position of this? 6. So here I will say equal to index. What is the array? This is my array. Comma. What is your row position? So row position is 6. Comma. Do you have a column position? No. So I will just close and enter. Is this, I got marketing correct or incorrect? Sir, but who is going always and do this counting? Correct now? So instead of manual, I will write the another method called as match. Sir, what are you looking? Sir, I am looking for E10 5, comma, where I am looking into this. Are you clear? Comma, your match is exact. Let me close the bracket and let me close the bracket of index. Is this, I got the same answer? The beauty is what tomorrow, if you make this as a E104, you will get the answer. Sir, E103, you will get the answer. Is this clear with this? So this is working on a one column. This is working on a one set of match. So there can be a two set, there can be a one set. Sir, when required to use the two set of match? See here in the second example. First tell me, are you clear with the first example? Now in the second example, here my employee ID is also changing and here my heading is also changing. So that means we require a double match always. Correct. Now, for example, for this, tell me what is the row position this employee E105? 6. What is a E101? 2. E102? 3. E103? 4. Once again, what is the position of this name? Name is 1. What is gender? 2. What is salary? 3. What is department? 4. So here this is also changing and here this is also changing. Are you clear? Yes or no? So what I will do, I will follow the same trend equal to index. Please observe. So what is the array? I said my array is this. I wanted the answer from this. Is this clear? Comma. Now it is saying, tell me the row position. The row position is how much it is? 6. Comma. Tell me the column position is what? 1. So I will close and enter. Is this correct name or incorrect? Let me go here for this. Equal to index. See, this is a manual, guys. Once again, it is not suggested to use in the real industry. Comma. What is the row position? Tell me what is the row position of E103? 4. Comma. Tell me what is the name position in your data? 1. So this is a manual. Are you clear? Sir, not interested in manual. So if you are not interested in manual, so let make this as a automate while using a match. So let me delete this. See, manual we have done. Let me go to equal to index. What is the array? Sir, this is my array. Is this clear? Let me press F4 button, lock, comma, match. Lookup value will be what? E105. But next time I am going to drag downside. When I drag downside, what is a common? What is a common? I is a common. I am asking about in the address bar, correct? So here you have to put the $sign before I. $sign before I, comma. Where you will look for this? Sir, I will look into employee ID. Correct now? So let me press F4 button, lock, comma. The match pattern is exact match. Comma. What about the column? Column is 1. So if I type this 1, it become a manual. No, sir, not interested. So what I will do in place of 1, once again, match. So what is the lookup value? Name. This is a lookup value. But in this, I will drag like this, correct? What is the common in this? 4. So you have to put the $sign before the 4. Clear? Comma. Where you will match? Sir, I will match in this position. Are you clear? Let me press F4, lock, comma, exact match, close for your match, close for your index, and then press enter. So what is the answer I got? Neha. If I drag it, so I'm getting the answer for rest all. Even if I drag like this way, I will get rest all the data. So tomorrow, if there is a change in the data, suppose here there is a department, DEPT. So what is the answer? Sir, here, instead of this, it become as a gender. So please check and tell me. So that means your heading is also dynamic because it is a fully based on the formula method. It is fully based on formula method. Sir, once again, let me copy and type down so that you understand why there are two types of match are used. Please tell me why there are two types of match are used. So this is looking your row position and this is looking what? Column position. So either you type manually or you use this match. Are you clear with this? Suppose there can be a scenario. Let's have a data. Someone says, sir, my name is Tina. Could you please give me the ID of this? Do you remember in the VLOOKUP, we are going to use the choose option? VLOOKUP में हमने क्या use किया था? Choose. Now here my question is this. So please observe the question. Your employee ID, you have to find it out on the basis of name. And the name is, for example, name is Neha. Correct now? Name is what? Neha. So VLOOKUP says I can look from left to right. But the index match says I can look from left to right also and right to left also. There is no problem. How you are going to look for this? I hope my question is clear. Now, it is one column based or two column based? It is one column based or two column based? Do you require a two match or do you require a one match for this? Only one match. So it is a one column based. Equal to index. Let me write over here. Equal to index. Okay, what is the array? Array is the output. So I require the employee ID. Is this clear? Comma. Let me say the match. What you are going to match? I am going to match the Neha, comma, where you are going to match in the name, comma, how do you match? Exact match, close the bracket. Do we require the column? No. So let's close and enter. Is this correct? Neha is 105. So your index match can look from left to right and the right to left also. Are you clear? Yes or no? Now suppose there is a one more option. Suppose one more options. Someone says who is getting 25,000. Tell me the name of person. Who is getting a salary? How much it is? 25,000. So let me just go to the another question. The salary, how much it is? 25,000. And what answer you are expecting? What answer you are expecting? The name you are expecting for this. Is this clear? First tell me the question. Correct? Let me give you answer for this. Once again, let me start over here. Equal to index. What is the array? See, if you are selecting these, that means your answer will be like this. So is this we require this? Name. My question is to get the name. So equal to index. So what is a array?
Name.
Array is your name. Array is your name, comma. Then once again what? Match. Now lookup value will be what? Because on the basis of salary, we require the name. So salary is your lookup value, comma, where I look this value in the salary column. Correct? Comma. How do you match? Now let's close the bracket. One more close, enter. Even this is much simpler than your VLOOKUP. Correct? Now you have to find the column index, then again exact match. So it is one of the simplest formula. So either we can apply the double match or we can apply the single match. Are you clear with this? Yes or no? Okay. So please quickly try on this data. Please quickly try on this data. Correct? We have done the same thing using a VLOOKUP. Now we have done the same thing using an index match. See, for getting the answer, just delete these and try this to get the answer from using an index match. That's all. That is your task to do it. Correct? Data is already you are having it. Yes or no? Just to get these answers. Earlier we did with the VLOOKUP. Now I am doing with the index match. First, you have to get the department, then try on second options. इसमें फॉर्मूला है ही नहीं, अभी क्यों फॉर्मूला रहेगा? अभी इसमें से फॉर्मूला क्यों चाहिए आपको? चलो वापस मैंने ऐड कर दिया है, सी दिस फॉर्मूला. Once you are done, then please tell me. Now हो गए सभी के कंप्लीट? Yes or no? Now, once you are done with this, please tell me. चलो, now let's proceed. सूरज किसका नाम है? सूरज? हाँ, है ही नहीं. साइन तो है इसके ऊपर आज की डेट में. चलो, नंदिनी कौन है? नंदिनी गुप्ता. अब आपको मुझे ये बताना है. नाउ प्लीज ऑब्जर्व. आई रिक्वायर दिस एम्प्लॉय आईडी के बेस पे मुझे जेंडर चाहिए. सो इंडेक्स मैच कैसे यूज करेंगे? प्लीज टेल मी. इनिशियली हमें स्टार्ट करना होता है इक्वल टू इंडेक्स. नाउ अब बताओ एरे क्या होगा? व्हाट इज एरे? जेंडर. ठीक है, एरे ले लिया मैंने, जेंडर. ठीक है, कॉमा. अब मैच में क्या होगा? अच्छा, क्वेश्चन क्या है पहले ये समझ में आया आपको? तो मुझे जेंडर चाहिए, तो जेंडर आप तो पहले ही यहां से ले रहे हैं. एम्प्लॉय आईडी के बेस पे जेंडर निकालना है. किसके बेस पे? सो एम्प्लॉय आईडी के बेस पे मुझे जेंडर चाहिए. जेंडर के बेस पे एम्प्लॉय आईडी नहीं चाहिए. सो यू हैव टू फर्स्ट स्टार्ट विद द इंडेक्स. नाउ टेल मी व्हाट इज एरे? एरे विल बी योर एम्प्लॉय आईडी. नाउ प्लीज टेल मी एरे विल बी व्हाट? Array will be gender or employee ID? एम्प्लॉय आईडी, ठीक है। नाउ वापस से आप समझो, यहाँ पे फिर से लिखता हूं मैं। एरे का मतलब है यहाँ पे आउटपुट कॉलम नेम या आउटपुट कॉलम डेटा या आउटपुट डेटा, आई कैन से सिंपल लैंग्वेज आउटपुट डेटा। सो मुझे यहाँ पे आउटपुट में क्या चाहिए, मतलब इसके सामने आप ऐसे लिखा हुआ चाहते हो, इसके सामने मुझे यहाँ पे क्या लिखा हुआ होना चाहिए, मेल या फीमेल। सो दैट मीन्स मेरा आउटपुट जो है वो कौन से कॉलम से आने वाला है, सो दिस इज योर एरे, सो इक्वल टू इंडेक्स, सो योर एरे विल बी व्हाट, जेंडर। ये हो गया फर्स्ट स्टेप, कॉमा। अब सेकंड स्टेप ये पूछ रहा है रो, या तो मैन्युअली आप बताओ E100 कौन से रो में है, कौन से रो में है, टेल मी द रो पोजीशन ऑफ E100। 1, तो यहाँ पे 1 लिखा, योर टास्क इज डन, आ गया मेल बराबर। बट प्रॉब्लम ये है कि ये 1 मैं मैन्युअली नहीं लिखना चाहता। क्यों नहीं लिखना चाहते, अगर 1 लिखा आंसर करेक्ट आया, बट इन फ्यूचर अगर मैं इसे कह देता हूं E105, तो ये आंसर राइट है क्या, इसीलिए हम ये मैनुअल नहीं लिखते, ये रॉन्ग हो गया। तो आपको यहाँ पे क्या इंट्रोड्यूस करना पड़ेगा, मैच। नाउ अब मैच के लिए ये सबसे पहले पूछ रहा है लुकअप वैल्यू। सो मैच के लिए लुकअप वैल्यू क्या होगा, नंदनी, लुकअप वैल्यू क्या होगा, बोलो। एम्प्लॉय आईडी ये वाला डेटा होगा या ये वाला डेटा होगा, ये वाला डेटा, एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट आंसर, कॉमा। अब लुकअप एरे इस आईडी को कहां ढूंढेंगे, इस आईडी को हम जेंडर में ढूंढेंगे। अब जरा आप मैच करके बताओ, ये जेंडर में कहां लिखा है E105, जेंडर में इसमें 105 कहीं लिखा है क्या, अच्छा इसमें कहीं 105 लिखा है, इसमें कहीं लिखा है। वो 105 मिलेगा तो सिर्फ कौन से कॉलम में मिलेगा, तो आपका लुकअप वैल्यू क्या होना चाहिए, लुकअप एरे क्या होना चाहिए, एम्प्लॉय आईडी, कॉमा। मैच कैसे करना है, एग्जैक्ट मैच। अब इसका ब्रैकेट क्लोज। नाउ अब ये पूछता है कॉलम मैच, बट हमारे पास तो कॉलम मैच है ही नहीं। सो लेट मी क्लोज दिस एंड एंटर, so let me close this, enter. So is this clear with the index match, how it is using now? प्राजक्ता किसका नाम है, प्राजक्ता कदम, हाँ चलो। नाउ प्राजक्ता यू हैव टू टेल मी डिपार्टमेंट कैसे फाइंड करो, using employee id I need to find the department, equal to index, please tell me what is array, प्राजक्ता please tell me what is a array, हाँ, डिपार्टमेंट। सी क्वेश्चन क्या है, एम्प्लॉय आईडी के बेस पे क्या चाहिए, डिपार्टमेंट, करेक्ट। सो इक्वल टू इंडेक्स, सो एरे विल बी व्हाट, प्राजक्ता किसका नाम है, या कितने लोगों ने अपना नाम प्राजक्ता रख लिया है वो बताओ, हाँ प्लीज टेल मी व्हाट इज द एरे, एम्प्लॉय आईडी, करेक्ट। सी अभी अभी मैंने यहाँ पे कुछ लिखा है, आप इसको पढ़ो जरा, क्या लिखा है, एरे का मतलब क्या है। तो मुझे आउटपुट में क्या चाहिए, इस प्लेस पे अगर मैं एम्प्लॉय आईडी ऐसे लिखना चाहता हूं, आई वांटेड लाइक दिस, E100 ये मुझे चाहिए लिखा हुआ, नहीं तो आउटपुट कहां से आएगा आपका, कौन से कॉलम से आउटपुट आएगा आपका, बहुत जल्दी आपने आंसर दिया, डिपार्टमेंट से आएगा, करेक्ट। बहुत लंबा टाइम ले लिया, इतना टाइम नहीं देते हैं। सी मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि एम्प्लॉय आईडी के बेस पे क्या चाहिए था, डिपार्टमेंट, सो योर आंसर हैज टू कम फ्रॉम डिपार्टमेंट कॉलम। सो इंडेक्स यहाँ पे लेना है आपको, ये रहा, कॉमा। अभी नेक्स्ट स्टेप क्या करेंगे, आपको बताना है यहाँ पे रो पोजीशन ऑफ E100। सो या तो मैनुअल बताओ या तो मैच से जाओ, पहले मैनुअल क्या आएगा, E100 का रो पोजीशन कौन सा है, आई एम लुकिंग फॉर द रो पोजीशन, रो पोजीशन इन टर्म्स ऑफ नंबर, इसका मतलब आपको इंडेक्स मैच में कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आया, आपके सारे आंसर जो दिए ना आपने, उससे ऑब्जर्वेशन एक ही आता है, यू हैव नॉट अंडरस्टूड एनीथिंग। ये डेटा को देखना है E100 और ये डेटा को देखना है, ये कौन से पोजीशन पे है ये दोनों, इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं फर्स्ट पोजीशन। करेक्ट। नाउ अब अगर मैंने पूछा ये डिपार्टमेंट को देखना है और डिपार्टमेंट का पोजीशन बताओ, तो दिस इज नोन एज अ व्हेन आई स्टार्ट फ्रॉम ईयर 1, इसको मैं बोलूंगा 2, इसको 3, और ये क्या होगा। सो इफ आई आस्क यू टेल मी द पोजीशन ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट, सो दिस इज द फोर्थ पोजीशन। इफ आई आस्क यू टेल मी द पोजीशन ऑफ आईडी, सो दिस इज द फर्स्ट पोजीशन। इफ आई आस्क यू टेल मी द पोजीशन ऑफ अमित, सो अमित कौन से रो में है, फर्स्ट रो में। तो ये नंबर्स हमें यहाँ पे ऐसे लिखे हुए नहीं रहते हैं, हमें खुद से फाइंड करना पड़ता है, इक्वल टू इंडेक्स। सो व्हाट इज अ एरे, एरे इज अ आउटपुट। सो इसके बेसिस पे आउटपुट कहां से चाहिए, सो आई वांटेड द आउटपुट फ्रॉम डिपार्टमेंट, कॉमा। अब इसका रो पोजीशन, सो आई कैन मैच द रो पोजीशन, हियर इट इज 1, सो या तो मैं 1 लिखूं, आई विल गेट द आंसर। बट इसका प्रॉब्लम एक ही है, अगर फ्यूचर में किसी ने E105 लिखा तो ये चेंज नहीं होगा, ठीक है। सो फिर वापस आपको ढूंढना पड़ेगा, ये 6 है तो यहाँ पे जाके लिखना पड़ेगा 6। आई होप समझ में आया प्राजक्ता। सो इंस्टेड ऑफ राइटिंग दिस मैन्युअली, व्हाट वी प्रिफर्ड, आप यहाँ पे क्या यूज करेंगे, मैच। किसको मैच करना है, E105 को, कॉमा। अब E105 कौन से कॉलम में मिलेगा, I will get only from, I will get only from which column, only from employee ID, comma। कैसे मैच करना है, exact match, that's all। let me close the bracket and press enter। अब ये डेटा डायनामिक बन गया, अगर मैं लिखता हूं यहाँ पे E100, still I will get the answer। if I make as a E105, still I will get the answer। I hope समझ में आया, yes or no। now let's move to the next option। now हर्षद, किसका नाम है हर्षद, चलो। अब आपको मुझे बताना है, आई एम इंटरेस्टेड इन, मुझे अमित के बेस पे नहीं, मुझे सैलरी के बेस पे, दिस इज अ सैलरी, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ सैलरी आई रिक्वायर द नेम, सो इक्वल टू इंडेक्स, व्हाट इज आर नेम, कॉमा। नाउ टेल मी द रो पोजीशन ऑफ योर, टेल मी द रो पोजीशन ऑफ योर सैलरी, टेल मी द रो पोजीशन ऑफ योर सैलरी, कितना था, 15,500, so equal to index, index is your name, correct, comma, tell me the row position 1। so if I close and enter, see देखो उसका नाम आ गया हमें, बट ये 1 कैसे आ रहा है, मैन्युअली। अब मैन्युअली निकाल के यहाँ पे क्या इंट्रोड्यूस करेंगे, मैच। सो व्हाट इज द लुकअप वैल्यू, दिस इज अ सैलरी, कॉमा, वेयर शुड आई लुक दिस, सैलरी कॉलम में, करेक्ट, कॉमा। कैसे मैच, एग्जैक्ट मैच, क्लोज द ब्रैकेट एंड। अब फ्यूचर में अगर आप इसे 21,500 लिखेंगे तो ऑटोमेटिकली नाम चेंज हो गया, यस और नो। 15,800, इट्स अ डायनामिक, so I can look from left to right also, right to left also, correct। on the basis of salary I require the name, on the basis of salary I require the name। now please tell me the steps, equal to index, array will be what, name, because I want the name as an answer, comma, tell me the manual match process, 25,000 कहां पे मैच हो रहा है, 3, तो अगर मैंने 3 लिखा, माई जॉब इज डन, बट ये मैनुअल है। अब मैनुअल से ऑटोमेट करने के लिए इसको निकाल के क्या लिखना होगा गाइस, मैच। व्हाट इज अ मैच, लुकअप वैल्यू, लुकअप वैल्यू इज B3, लुकअप वैल्यू इज 25,000, कॉमा, इस 25,000 को कहां ढूंढेंगे, in the salary column। how do you match, exact match, close your bracket and end। आगे पोजीशन समझ में, ठीक है। सो गाइज यू हैव टू डू योर प्रैक्टिस, जब तक आप उसे 10 टाइम्स प्रैक्टिस नहीं करेंगे तब तक नहीं आने वाला. Now, in the basis of VLOOKUP and on the basis of index match, there is something correlated subject is called as offset. क्या है? Offset. अभी तक आपने जो दोनों सीखा वो सबसे सिंपलेस्ट ऑप्शन थे, और अब दोनों से डिफिकल्ट ऑप्शन यहाँ पे स्टार्ट हो जाता है, दैट इज द ऑफसेट. अब मैं इसे मैच नहीं करूंगा बिकॉज आपका ब्रेन यहाँ तक वर्क नहीं कर रहा है. व्हाट आई एनालाइज, आप लोगों का ब्रेन जो है ना वो इसको कैप्चर नहीं कर पा रहा है. See, इतना जाने के बाद then you are able to answer up to some average extent. So that means you have to do lot of hard work. Otherwise you will not get the answer. Correct now? थोड़े से कुछ सिंपल वाले ऑप्शन पे चलते हैं जहां पे no brain is required. That is known as a chart. करेक्ट. थोड़ा सा मैं मूव ऑन कर रहा हूं दूसरे टॉपिक पे. Still my offset is left, but I will move on to the another topic. अभी अगले टॉपिक का नाम क्या है? चार्ट, जहां पे ब्रेन का थोड़ा सा यूज नहीं होगा. Now let's observe. अब इस डेटा को देखते हैं. Now please observe. See, we have a time till 9 o'clock. If you are leaving early, वो आपका कॉल है. I cannot help it. Correct. Now here this is a data. अब इस डेटा को मुझे कौन सा चार्ट लेना चाहिए? When I go to the insert and these all the charts. Either I can go to the column chart or I will go to the line chart or pie chart. Which chart generally should I use? See, the chart means your chart must be quite clear visible. जहां से मुझे पूरा डेटा क्रिस्टल क्लियर समझ में आना चाहिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई जस्ट वेंट टू दिस लाइन चार्ट. अगर मैं लाइन यूज कर लेता हूं, सो नाउ द क्वेश्चन कम्स व्हेन टू यूज द लाइन चार्ट. लाइन चार्ट जब हमें डेट के अगेंस्ट में या टाइम के अगेंस्ट में कुछ शो करना है, देन वी रिक्वायर द लाइन चार्ट. किसके अगेंस्ट में? डेट के अगेंस्ट में. तो डू वी हैव अ डेट? नो सर, आई कैन नॉट यूज दिस. Acha, let me delete this. Instead of these, if I go back to insert and if I use this pie chart, so even the pie chart is also good. But the problem is it has a multiple segment. क्या है? तो pie chart is preferred when we have a segment 4 or 5. इतने सारे होंगे तो हम preferred नहीं करते. I think slowly you are getting more clarity on the chart. Yes or no? Now, if I go back to, instead of this, if I go back to the another chart, we call it as, let me just go to the chart and let me go to all charts. Is this clear? Sir, instead of this, can I go back to the another chart known as your scattered chart? Can I go to the scattered chart? If I say, okay, so this is your scattered chart. So when we have a huge data or the large volume of data, and what is the closest range, so then we can use this. I have such a small data, so I will not use this. So preferable to use your insert chart known as a column chart. कौन सा ले रहे हैं? कौन सा ले रहे हैं? Column chart. Is this clear with the column chart? Now in this column chart, I have a sales, marketing, research, and rest all the data. Are you clear? What are the settings which everyone should know that? So these all the common 10 settings जो सबको आना ही चाहिए. कितनी? Common 10 settings. Are you clear with this? Now इसमें से सबसे पहले आई विल गो लाइन बाय लाइन. प्लीज ऑब्जर्व, लाइन बाय लाइन. नाउ इनिशियली ये जो लाइंस दिखाई दे रहे हैं, वी कॉल इट एज अ ग्रिड लाइंस. वी कॉल इट एज, सो टू रिमूव द ग्रिड लाइंस आई विल गो टू ऑन दिस प्लस साइन. आई विल जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस प्लस साइन, दैट इज अ चार्ट एलिमेंट, एंड आई विल रिमूव दिस ग्रिड लाइंस. इज दिस क्लियर? अच्छा, यहां से नहीं रिमूव करना है तो यू मे जस्ट सेलेक्ट योर चार्ट, राइट क्लिक, एंड इन दैट ऑल्सो यू विल गेट द सेटिंग एज अ ग्रिड लाइंस. ये प्लस साइन पे जो आप जाके यहाँ पे रिमूव कर रहे हैं, करेक्ट नाउ. सो देयर कैन बी अनदर मेथड ऑल्सो. या देयर कैन बी अ लॉन्ग मेथड. यू कैन गो टू द चार्ट डिजाइन, देन हियर ऑल्सो देयर आर सम रिलेवेंट ऑप्शंस आर देयर. सो वी कैन गो टू हियर ऑल्सो ग्रिड लाइंस, एंड विद दिस आई कैन से डू यू वांट प्राइमरी, सेकेंडरी, सो यू कैन एडजस्ट फ्रॉम हियर ऑल्सो. सिंपली मेरा स्टेप है, मुझे ग्रिड लाइंस नहीं चाहिए, तो निकालने के लिए हम क्या यूज कर रहे हैं? रिमूव दिस. So is this clear everyone how to remove the grid lines? Okay. Let's go to another options. So we are done with the first option, that is known as what? Remove the grid lines. I want this bar column color to be changed. So just do the right click. There is a fill option and click to this. Is this clear how to change the color? Now I require to change not the color but outline color. So that is a border color. Let me do the right click. For the border color, let me go here, outline, and immediately let me just use the pattern. These all the multiple patterns are there. Are you clear? Let me just quickly increase the weight so that you can see properly. Once I increase the weight, immediately you have to change the color also so that you understand there is a changes into this. Can you see these changes? Yes or no? So is this clear with the second point? What is known as changing border line color? Please answer. Sir, instead of solid line, I want the border line to be as a thin line or the thick line. So can I convert into dash? Yes, no, please answer. So we can convert into the dash also. If it is required, then do that. Otherwise, leave it as it is. Sir, can I remove and make it as a solid? Yes, you can just go back to these all options and make it as a solid. So is this clear, everyone? Yes or no? Now, change the color of only one. When I click on this and if I go to right click, so is this only one is changing or all are changing? My question is I would like to change only one. So just click one time, take a pause for the 10 second and one more time click. How many time? 2 times. First time click, take a pause and then click. Right click. Now go here and change the color and please tell me, is this one changing or all changing? I hope clear with this, how to change one. Now, change the color of your all series. We have done with the changing the color of all series or changing the color of only one. Now there is a next step, add the data label. Can you tell me what is the amount of your operation? No, sir. We have to just match this and then we can tell something. So I want the amount should be written on this. So there is a plus sign and you can go to the data label. So when I click on the data label, can you see the amount? Okay. Now you said the amount is written on the top. I wanted the amount to be go somewhere else. So just go to the data label and in that the amount can be like this, call out. The amount can be outside end, inside base or inside. These all the R&D part that you have to do it. Are you clear with this? Yes, no, please answer quickly. Yes. So here I done with this, that is add the data label. Sir, there are 3 ways are written. See, the 3 ways means you have to do the extra hard work. Correct. You have to do what? What did I said? Extra hard work. Either I can add from here. This is one of the simplest method. Sir, if I don't want to add from here data label, so just go to where there is a chart design. Just go to the add and just find it out data label and just use this option. Are you clear? Please answer. So we can go by multiple ways. So at least you should know one method. ठीक है, उसके लिए आप डेटा लेबल को रोटेट करना चाहते हो तो जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस. Correct now, just click on this, right click and go back to where format data label. When I go back to the format data label, so here I have an option called as alignment and size. So let me go to my alignment. This is a middle alignment. So you can just change the alignment. There is a horizontal, you can just change, or there is a custom angle. So you can increase the angle. Can you see this? तो आप अपनी रिक्वायरमेंट के हिसाब से इसे चेंज कर लो. चलो, let me just come back to this. Is this clear? Yes or no? I want my category to be in a reverse order. What is the category? Earlier it started from sales and goes to the CSR. मुझे इसको थोड़ा reverse करना है. So please observe. Let me just do the right click. Go to where? Format access. And here I have a category reverse. Can you see this category reverse? So I may click on this reverse category. When I say the reverse category, so automatically see the data is keep on changing. Can you see the direction of your data? So right click on this, and go to where? Format access and change the category if you require. Are you clear? Yes or no? So we can just change the category from here. So this is how do you reverse your category. Then there is an option called as a reduce gap. Can you see the gap between these two? We have to reduce this gap and right click on the bar and just go to the format data series. Format data series, there is an overlap and there is a gap width. There is overlap and there is a gap width. So let me just reduce my gap width. Can you see? You can increase like this or you can decrease like this. So the call is yours. आपको कैसे manage करना है आप यहाँ पे कर सकते हो, increase or decrease. I hope clear. That is known as what? Reduce gap width. Change the chart type. This chart is a vertical. So in the vertical, I have a problem. When I read the name, I have to keep my eye at the down level. And if I want to see the value, I have to keep my eye at the up level. So that means my eye position must be in a two places, bottom as well as top. आंखों को नीचे और ऊपर करना पड़ता है. So instead of this, I wanted to change. So just do the right click and just say what? Please read this. Change type. Instead of this, I will change as a bar. क्या change कर दिया? Bar. See, earlier it was like column and I changed to as a bar. So if I make this as a bar, can you see some changes? You have to keep the eye in one level, not at the up and down. See, if I have to see HR admin, so in front of that I will get a value. So that means my eye in the same position. Earlier eye in the up and down position. Are you clear with this? What is a changing? Yes or no? Now, you can arrange your data that is from high to low and low to high. For example, let me just come back to this area. This is a data. Is this? I have a data. Let me just quickly change the position. Just go to the data and say I want it in a descending order or I want it in an ascending order. So when I change this, automatically from here to here, so this will also change from top to bottom or bottom to top. Are you clear? Here at the top, I have a sales and marketing and bottom I have CSR. Let me just go here and say Z to A. Can you see what happened to your data? So your data is also changing according to when you sort your data, it will also change top to bottom and bottom to top. So that is known as what? Sorting of your data. Is this clear? Now, when I look to this data, I can see some numbers. These all the numbers are there. Correct now? What is the gap between 0 to 50? 50. What is the gap between 50 to 100? 50. So that means we are maintaining a gap of 50, 50, 50. To closely monitor the data, I need the gap of only 25. So right click, just go to format access and instead of this 50, make this as a 25. How much? So automatically when you make this gap as a 25, here your minimum access is, let me just do it one more time. Step number 1, select, go to word, insert, add the chart. Once I've added the chart, I would like to change the series value, do the right click, then format access. Here there is a major gap and there is a minor gap. Correct? So we started with here minor as a 10. So let's make this instead of this as a 100. So if I make this as a 100, I can see 0 to 100, 100 to 200. But when I make this as a 100, it is a bit difficult to understand. What is the value of this? Sir, it is in the middle. So I cannot find any middle value. So I have to make this as instead of 100, 25. Now I can closely monitor how many are below 25. Are you getting it? I can closely monitor how many are below 25. Sir, if I make this as a 10, so I can closely monitor, but here there are too many numbers are there. So we prefer to make this as a 25 is a best. Correct? 25 is a best. Now, if I make this 50, for example, this is how much approximately your sales and marketing 175. But if you go to as a 100, so can you tell me what is this? So you can tell me it is just above 100 and below 200, but cannot be the exact position. So for making this, you have to change to, so this is known as changing your axis. So that is this part, changing your axis. Are you clear? So now I have covered this only just 10 points. The data is already given. You can practice with this data. Clear? And the rest of the chart will continue in the next session. Now, so those who have done, they can leave the class, and those who are having a question, they can stay with the class. So if you have any additional things would you like to ask, so then I am still in the class, so please tell me. I hope attendance sign कर लिया है सभी ने before leaving. Sign your attendance, then you can leave now.
Hello, sir.
So do you have any question, online participants or offline?
Hi,
कोई
sir.
question है आप लोगों के?
Hi, sir. Am I audible?
Sorry?
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So I just wanted to ask, like, if we missed some class, like, so where can we get those practice file from that class?
Guys, those who have done, please leave so that I can answer. Recording है ना इसका? I like class. Started with the first attempt. Wave. ये आपका डेटा ठीक है लेटर click on this
डाउनलोड किया तो पहले वाला वर्जन अपना इंस्टॉल करना पड़ेगा फिर उसके लिए
इंस्टॉल करना पड़ेगा
और वो इंस्टॉल करना
दो वर्जन सिस्टम सपोर्ट नहीं करेगा
पेमेंट करने में मेल आएगा मेल के पास
मेल करने के बाद आपको वो लॉगिन आईडी और पासवर्ड देंगे वो लॉगिन आईडी जो पासवर्ड होगा वो वेबसाइट पे जाना है पहले डाउनलोड कर लेना है डाउनलोड करने के बाद जब आप इंस्टॉल करोगे तब वो पूछेगा आईडी एंड द पासवर्ड ऐसे 5 यूजर को अलाउ करता है यस मेल पे आईडी एंड पासवर्ड देंगे
ओके तो वो इंस्टॉल करके आईडी पासवर्ड
हाँ डाउनलोड करके जब आप रन करोगे तब वो पूछेगा आईडी एंड पासवर्ड तब डालना हाँ इक्वल टू इंडेक्स
हमारा पूरा जाएगा
आंसर कहाँ से लेना है आपको पूरा ही डेटा चाहिए बराबर तो ये भी चाहिए एम्प्लॉय आईडी भी चाहिए
मैच करेंगे तो इनका आईडी को मैच करेंगे
नहीं मेरा क्वेश्चन आपको समझ में नहीं आया यहाँ पे आप कौन सा डेटा लाना चाहते हो ये एम्प्लॉय आईडी भी लाना चाहते हो नेम ही आएगा अच्छा ये हेडिंग भी आएगा वहां पे सर तो डेटा कौन सा हुआ हमारा तो अमित से लेके यहाँ तक तो उतना ही डेटा आपका एज अ इंडेक्स में आएगा ठीक है अब उसे F4 कर दो आप कॉमा मैच मैच लुकअप वैल्यू E106 F4 डॉलर साइन 3 टाइम F4 3 टाइम्स H के पहले डॉलर साइन 3 बार प्रेस करो ऑटोमेटिक आ जाएगा
3 बार
फंक्शन की 1 2 3 F4 फंक्शन के साथ कॉमा ये डेटा सिलेक्ट करोगे आप हाँ F4 1 टाइम क्योंकि ये डेटा चेंज नहीं होगा कॉमा 0 ब्रैकेट क्लोज कॉमा मैच। अब मैच करने के बाद ये हेडिंग पे क्लिक करो, नेम F4 2 टाइम, कॉमा, आपके सेल रेफरेंस नाम का सब्जेक्ट है वो अटेंड किया है क्या आपने? कब डॉलर लगाना है उसमें वही मैंने बताया था कि मेरा डायरेक्शन, ये डायरेक्शन में डेटा चेंज होने वाला है, तो कॉमन क्या है? कॉमन इज रो, दैट इज 2, सो 2 के पहले डॉलर साइन, कॉमा, ये हेडिंग सेलेक्ट करो F4